premium account is required. Oh, it's because we don't have premium for Believe in Serverless. Shit. Edit. Yeah, I've got to remove Believe in Serverless. I think that might be my issue. Save changes.
Looks happy now. Yep.
I think we might be live now.
I feel like it's prerequisite for every live stream to be like, and I think we're live.
Yeah.
I have never done or seen a live stream that has not begun. I think we're live.
Yeah, I hope the expletive that I just said was not on the live stream, but we'll see.
Sorry.
Cool. Can everyone hear us in chat?
Boo, boo, boo. We are saying things so you can confirm or deny the presence of audio.
Yes, someone will probably say something in chat if they can't hear us.
Yep.
It's just a different setup for me because I'm streaming with Alastair today. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Danielle Heberling. I'm pretty active in the Believe in Serverless community. So if you've been around, you might have seen me. AWS Serverless Hero, also dabble in many other things like healthcare serverless for my day job. And yeah, shout out to my prior co-host, Ahmed. Yep, yeah, I'm the full-on host now. So hopefully this works out well. Ahmed and I did a stream on Cloudflare, which was a lot of fun. So. But anyway, I'm here with Alastair today.
Yeah, I'm Alastair Drong. I'm a DevOps engineer. I work with Kubernetes, Jenkins, and all the technologies that we love to hate.
We are all inclusive here on Believe in Serverless.
Even us lowly Kubernetes people.
we like to invite serverless curious folks. So it's good to get different perspectives, I think, because especially when we have Kubernetes folks on, they can kind of speak to why they love serverless and compare the two, I think.
As a complete serverless noob, I really don't really have a basis of comparison yet, so this will be educational.
Have you used AWS Lambda much?
Just the one time on that hackathon we both worked on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
and then I've got to the Lambda page, been like, "Yep, that's Lambda." And that's it.
Yeah, this will be fun.
Yep.
Yeah, for context, Alastair and I and two other folks in the Portland metropolitan area joined forces.
Just three.
Oh yeah, it was three people.
Mm-hmm.
It was the first AWS hackathon in Portland. Was that the title of it?
It was a AWS hackathon in Portland, and it was the first one that they did. Whether or not that was the title, I'm uncertain.
Yeah, it was like the old Elemental offices, now AWS, because AWS Elemental joined AWS. So, but yeah, not meaning to brag or anything, but we did get first place. We're getting some Kubernetes.
Kubernetes.
Could be a micro VM, maybe.
Well.
Yeah, we'll see. All right. So today we're going to do, let me see if I can get my screen up here. I guess it's our screen since we're sharing a computer. I've never done a live stream with someone in the same room, so this is a little weird for me.
We can slap fight.
All right. So today we're going to try out, Alastair was actually the one that discovered that DigitalOcean, mostly known for their droplets, which is kind of like an EC2 type of service, they also offer functions as a service. So we both collectively decided to try it out for the first time. And allow you good folks to join us along the path.
Yeah, I think you've got plenty of function as a service experience through Lambda, and I've got a little bit of DigitalOcean experience through their Droplets, their EC2 competing product. There we go. So hopefully between the two of us, we can get this figured out.
Yeah, so I've never touched DigitalOcean before. I've been curious though, just kind of for like nice side projects, like something maybe a little more lightweight than like AWS. So yeah, that's why this was super interesting to me. And
and that's one thing that DigitalOcean really excels at is like they make the interface approachable and easy to understand. They're not burying things under layers of abstraction that get really confusing, which is something that really frustrates me with AWS, working with AWS on a semi-regular basis.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of folks in the audience can feel the same. Like AWS is great, but yeah, especially as someone new to tech, like just starting, that console scared me for a good few years.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah,
my first exposure to AWS was before they even had a free tier. So when I was signing up, I was giving them all this credit card information just to poke around. And that was not a great experience. Speaking of which, we haven't even really started with DigitalOcean yet, but you've got a similar complaint, don't you?
Oh yeah, actually I do have a complaint. Before I touch that though, we've got an international audience here. We've got someone here from India. Thank you so much for joining us so late at night. Definitely appreciate spending time with us. Hopefully it's worthwhile. No pressure, Alastair.
I'm calm.
Yeah, but anyway, the only thing that I did to prepare for this was I signed up for a DigitalOcean account because Alastair already had one, and we just wanted like a clean one for the stream. And my initial complaint is when I went to sign up, they actually made me prepay for service. Granted, it was just like $5, but I don't know, like anytime you have to pay before you even try something out, like that feels a little not good to me.
Now, was that a prepayment or is that just a hold to make sure that the card works?
It was written out as a prepayment.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So we've got to spend at least $5 worth of DigitalOcean today is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, actually, I didn't even look to see. Do they have a free tier?
I just kind of took your word for it. I didn't think to check.
Let's see. Free tier.
I've seen the overview.
Hopefully there is. If not, I'm glad to take one for the team here.
Something. App platform, simple, fully managed.
Yeah, here we go. $0 a month.
Oh.
That's what we like to see. Functions. Get started for free. Okay. So yeah, the billing seems kind of similar to AWS, like the runtime and compute, the memory.
But I just want to take a moment and look at this presentation. Like it's all laid out clearly, and like I feel like if we were seeing the same thing on an AWS page, the font size would be a fraction of what it is here, and it'd be kind of this is the more like the layout you would expect to see on AWS, and like all the information's here. But like if you just care about a quick like 2 seconds, visual bites of information, that first section does it for you, and you can move on through day.
Yeah, like I like the examples personally, so maybe I'll disagree with you on that, but yeah, it can be a little overwhelming. So yeah, let's not do more than 1,000 invokes.
That's more than 1,000.
Oh yeah, that's true. This seems like a nice free tier, so maybe I'll get to keep my $5. We'll see.
That'll be good.
All right, yeah, let's check it out. Okay, so console, go to the functions, see what we got. Run on demand, scales automatically.
And again, here, the pricing is right there, transparent.
Yeah, I think that's a positive thing. Okay, so develop. Use your favorite IDE or built-in browser editor. Use the CLI to connect to the cloud or run directly. Deploy. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I think I might just do the scientific thing and just hit a button.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we do have to pull stuff down, I might need to set up credentials on a different screen because I love you all, but I don't want you racking up my bill. Okay, so function namespace. Oh man, yeah, this is the different regions kind of hits me. Cool though, they have like an Asia Pacific region.
Yeah, they're surprisingly large for
Huh.
what feels like a relatively small outfit compared to AWS.
I'm thinking San Francisco. What are you thinking?
Geographically closest makes sense to me.
Yeah, we are in Portland, Oregon area. My first function.
There we go. All right.
Okay, so here, yeah, it's got the total cost, free 25 gigabyte hours. Let's not. Oh, so is a namespace for a single function or?
I think the namespace is going to be like a namespace anywhere else where like you can have multiple things in it. So yeah, I think that's why they had the goofy name for it, the Docker-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Let's just do that. Okay. Namespace created.
I see a handy drop down that says create near the upper right.
This guy?
Yeah. Drop those Kubernetes functions. Okay.
Oh yeah, I think that might be like kind of like this side.
Yeah, I think so too.
So we probably need, I'm just going to click on the tabs real quick.
Yeah.
So we got our insights, got logs, which shouldn't be anything yet.
No, let's just appreciate this is not CloudWatch logs.
Well, I don't know. We'll see what it looks like once we use it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Okay. And then here is the do not delete. Okay. Yeah, so I guess we do have to do, because we could create a function here or we could use the CLI. Let's see if we can do it in the console first.
Yeah, okay.
That's what Ahmed and I did for Cloudflare. It was a little easier to get started with. New function, Node 14. That is a very old runtime.
Well, there's 18.
Yeah.
That any better? I don't know. I don't use Node.
20 is the LTS, so they are one behind, which I guess isn't bad. Do you want to do Node or Python?
I don't know Node. I do know Python, but I imagine you know Node better than you know Python. So you're driving. So
Okay.
Yeah.
You want me to do? I'll do Node.
Yeah.
All right. Function name. This is the challenging part. Package name.
Well, let's go under the sea. We got to stick with under the sea.
Oh yeah, true.
That's right.
I forgot.
Sebastian. I'm gonna get my Sebastian. Damn it.
How do you spell Sebastian?
Doesn't matter.
I want to get this right.
All right. Okay.
I don't know. I think I spelled it wrong.
Oh.
Yep, I totally did.
Well, there's probably multiple spellings.
I just use Google as my spell check. Okay, what is the package name?
Package name. Choose from a list of existing packages or add a new one. Well, I guess we can potentially bring in code from other functions. Is my take. Hover over the question mark. Maybe
Yeah. Groupings.
So, groupings of functions. All right. So maybe we can bring it in, but like if we have, so we have namespace, but maybe inside of that namespace, we've got multiple stacks. One is like our API stack. One is our web UI endpoint stack. That's kind of how I see it. That way, I can break it down into more categories. So we kind of have a namespace, which is like one hierarchy of folders, and we've got package names, which are like another hierarchy of folders. Is how I see it.
Yeah, like if you're using this at work, like you can say like, this is our web app, and then here's all the functions under the web app namespace.
Or you can just break it up by teams if
so web function. When enabled, your function can handle HTTP events. Non-web functions can still be invoked. I think we want web function, right?
If we want people to hit the send point, if we want to be able to hit the send point, I would say so.
Yeah, I wonder if this is like Lambda's equivalent of a like a function URL or something like that.
That's my take.
Because you can optionally add that. Yeah, let's do web function. We can always just make another one or change it, make a flounder one. Oh, yeah. I do like that they have a lovely console experience. Oh, yeah, we got some comparisons here.
Oh.
So a very tiny amount for 1 gigabyte. Man, this is a lot of math. Thanks for doing this for us. Yeah. It seems highly affordable though. Yeah, especially with us just messing around with it. Okay. So I'll just go with their main. Hit this run button. What could possibly go wrong?
We should have changed these things to be okay, name or stranger. I get you.
Okay. And then down here. Yeah, it's got a lovely output. The logs are nice.
Yeah, we should send it to Ariel. So we'll say hello, Ariel. Keep it there under the sea theme.
args.name. Yeah, how do you do that in the console though?
Check the
test
parameters.
Yeah.
Their parameter.
It's just args.name. So I'm assuming it's just
name.
Is this JSON? We'll find out.
Looks like it's auto formatting and everything. Yeah.
So you want it to be Arial?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's correct.
That's correct.
Okay. I'm bad at spelling.
It doesn't matter.
All right. And then we hit it.
Did we do it right?
Yeah.
Look at that.
And I like that it gives you like right here, cold start, false, the duration, the wait time, because that's what you're built on.
Now, was our first run? Was that cold start true, I wonder?
It probably was. Yeah. I just didn't look though.
It seems like it was just as quick though.
Yeah.
But at the same time, this is the same example that they start everyone off with. So it could just be that they have these in the background.
Okay. So I guess this is the URL that we can just hit.
Yeah.
Danish.
Try question, at the end of the URL, put a question mark and do name equals.
Oh yeah, see if that works.
And then what's another
Eric?
Sure. That's right.
Ursula?
Ursula, there we go. I don't know if this is the work.
Oh dang, that's cool. It seems a little scary to me though, because like anyone can hit this endpoint.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
To be fair, it was opt-in, but the default was to opt-in. There's probably somebody out there furiously trying to type in this URL so they can spam it.
just up my bill here. Yeah, Ahmed said regarding Node, because you could do 14 or 18, 22. Node.js 22. I think that goes. Is this the LTS date for Node 22? I think so. It seems about right. Yeah, 20 is the current one that we're using at work. So, but this is cool. Okay, so
can we go one layer deeper and maybe do an MD5 hash of whatever name is passed in and return that as the response instead? Just a simple modification to what's already here.
Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't even have to be all that complex. It doesn't have to be a hash. Just as an example.
Yeah, actually, that does kind of bring in the question of like, can I include external libraries? Because I don't see a package JSON here, but I wonder if we just have to develop locally for that. Okay, so what do you want me to do?
Just
could like reverse it or something.
Oh yeah, reverse it or hash the name, or maybe just add up all the bytes of the individual characters, or
so if we do like reverse args, actually that would just be name split dot reverse, I think. Oh yeah, we're not using semicolons. Pro for that, because I'm a fan of not having semicolons in
That seems
JavaScript.
redundant. You have the new line there.
Yeah. Okay. So we want this to be name reverse.
Yeah, I need to join it again, right?
Yeah, you're right too. I'll just call it reversed. REVERSCD. Yeah, dot join. You're right. Join. I think that should do it.
Let's find out.
Let's see. Okay, so we save it.
Yeah, well, it's nice that it doesn't let you try to run without saving it. That's
Yeah. I forget what the
because
parameter
how many
is.
times have you gone in mid code changes, not seen
Name dot split is not. Yeah,
Okay.
that's why.
Oh,
This is very fast though, like the update, because sometimes it can take a while with Lambda. But to be fair, this is very small. It's not like it's TypeScript or anything that needs to compile. Yeah.
All right. We did not.
I didn't get the join right,
That's
but
interesting.
I think you might have to do like this, maybe. I don't know. I'm bad at live coding. I swear I can code though. Yeah, I think that might do it, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. But yeah, I did like their stack trace for my error that I made, which is cool. Nice. Do we want to try? Yeah, actually, let's check out triggers.
Sure.
Unless you wanted to go somewhere else.
Nope, I don't know what a trigger is in this context. So.
Check out triggers. Choose a name. Numeric characters.
Oh, okay, so this is basically like a cron. Gotcha. It even says cron expressions right there.
Oh yeah, so it's just cron. Yeah, I think that's kind of disappointing to me. Like, I'm glad they have cron, but like just calling it triggers makes me feel like it's more than that.
Like you should be able to invoke this by some action that happens somewhere else in your stack, like a new EC2 instance or
Okay. So
or new droplet, not EC2.
I do like. Oh, this is cool. I like when I update it, it tells you.
It's like
that's
just
nice.
so developer, like it's being friendly to like.
/ can I do like 30 seconds? No, that's 30 minutes.
Right, yeah.
How do you do every 30 seconds?
I don't think you can. I think what you have to do is say every minute and then have one of them like sleep 30 seconds or something like that.
Feature is in beta. I'm just looking to see what that means. So, by invitation or feature preview, apparently I'm in that group, I guess. Can be discontinued without notice. I'm glad at least they're open about that, but that's a little scary to me. Okay. Anyway, back to things. Yeah, I think let's check out the settings, and then I think I want to do the CLI to see if we can like add another library in.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay. Yeah, so it's got info about the node version. You can edit it. Man, this seems dangerous though, because it's like I've got a node function and I just randomly want to change it to PHP. Cool that they have PHP out of the box though. Honestly, I'm into that. People hate on PHP, but
I think a lot of people are like me and like used PHP in the early 2000s and we're just like, wow, this needs.
Okay. When enabled, can be invoked. Oh, okay, so this is for enabling or disabling. Okay, so you can do a secure web function. Anyone having the web functions invoked?
You see, it annoys me that the opt-in was.
Oh, there's my secret, everyone.
Yeah, it annoys me that the opt-in for web functions was very easy, but making the endpoint secure was not.
Yeah, I almost feel like it should be secure by default with like a warning.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Call a DynamoDB table. Yeah, we're gonna get to seeing if we were talking about maybe trying to spin up whatever DigitalOcean's equivalent is.
Yeah, I did see managed databases.
See what that looks like. Yeah. All right, anyway, let's get back to the CLI. So develop locally with CLI. Man, I'm not sure I like this initially, but that's just me. Generated.
They do have an open a new window. That was my takeaway.
Open a new window.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Doctal serverless command provides an environment for developing, testing serverless functions. One or more local file systems are employed. Function, yeah, like the function namespaces thing is a little confusing to me.
I think it's definitely geared towards organizations in my head, because it's kind of like I was going to compare it to AWS regions, but that's not a good analogy. But if you've got multiple teams working on the same components of stacks, like having those broken out into namespaces makes some sense.
Yeah. Okay.
It's kind of like roles, like you would instead of assuming a role like you would in AWS, you would switch namespaces.
This still doesn't really help me, so I just need to install this Doctal thing.
I guess so.
Yeah, like these docs are confusing to me. I think it's because they're generated, because it's saying generated.
How to install Doctal. There we go. That's where it kind of maybe it's just, to be fair, it's like we're jumping right in with a function. So they probably think that we're already comfortable with
DigitalOcean. Brew install Doctal. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah. Also, I'm a light mode person. So
I was just debating if I should say something about, oh God, my eyes, but I was like, no, that's too cheap.
Unapologetically light mode person here. So
I'll leave the crass remarks for the peanut gallery in the comments.
I'm sure there will be some. Yeah. Okay. So download, create an API token. Okay, and then I have to do this init. Yeah, I kind of don't. Anyway, let me see where I go to do this.
Oh, I see a comment about cold start, because one of those invocations did take considerably longer than the others. So I was wondering the same thing. I think it was.
Yeah, that is possible. Yeah, we didn't look at the stats in hindsight.
Yeah. Well, do you still have that tab open? Like,
I think I do.
Just be able to hit. Oh yeah, just scroll down. Yeah. Oh, it's not.
Just did it like once more. Now that it's been sitting for like 2 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, see, this is, it still said 4 milliseconds. I think that's right, the run time, not necessarily like the total amount of time.
But when you highlight it, it says cold start false.
Let's remove the join and rerun it, just so that now we're running a different.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to do, okay.
Just do like.
This is exactly what we had when we first started out, though. And so my concern is that, oh yeah, perfect. Yep.
Just anything that might be different.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was what chat recommended too. So great minds.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I think you two are right though.
I think it's still going to say 4 milliseconds. Oh, 8 milliseconds. All right.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the cold start true.
Yeah, but a 4 millisecond cold start, like.
Yeah, 4 milliseconds to 8. That seems significant.
That's doubled, but how does that scale? Like, is it 4 milliseconds no matter the size of your method? Because if that's the case, 4 milliseconds, I'll take that.
That's true. That's a good question. Undecided.
Well, we can do something more robust.
Yeah.
CLI and
that's why I was
learn
thinking.
A thing or two.
Okay. Where the heck is this? To use the API, you need to generate. Yeah, but where do I go to create one? Ah, here we go. Okay. DigitalOcean control panel. Left menu. Click API. API? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go off screen for this because I think it might show my token. Let's see. But yeah, I'm just going to click this blue generate new token thing. I guess I could always just disable it later. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not showing it yet. But yeah, you can do a token name. You can set an expiration, which is kind of nice.
Mhm.
I do like that. I wish I could just set it for a day and then just
Right. Yeah.
trust the people in chat. All right, and then you can do custom scopes, read only, full access. Yeah, this is kind of nice.
Should we do easy mode and say full access for now?
Yeah, I feel like don't try this at home, kids.
Yeah.
But yeah, just to get it working so we can see what local looks like. Generate the token. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It won't be shown again for my security. I'll put this in my DMs to myself as well, just so I don't lose it.
Some Slack admin's going to go to town on your account.
It's my work Slack. I feel like I generally trust the people at my place of employment, which is a good thing. So, okay, so we've got full read and write. It expires in 2 months. Okay, so let's go back. I'm going to close out of this window so I can bring it back. I'll just go back to, actually, hold on a sec. Okay, so this is something else, I think. Yeah. So this is what I'm looking at now, just in the same, yeah, this tab has my token in it, so we ain't clicking that, but yeah, this is what I was questioning, like spaces, API keys, you can do OAuth apps, authorized apps. We probably won't need that today, but
Yeah.
FYI.
I wonder if authorized applications lets you do things like integrate with GitHub or. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking, like a GitHub Actions runner or something. Okay. So anyway, create a new access token, check. Yeah, that's just how to. All right, let's get back. Okay. API, doctoral auth init context name. Okay, I'm going to do this on another screen then, because, well, yeah, where do I put my API token? If you install Doctil, oh, that's Ubuntu. This is Mac.
Use the API token. Use the API. Prompted by doctoral auth init. So it looks like you run that command and then it'll ask you for the API key.
Oh, yeah, because that's what I was wondering with the context. Like, it has to be, because it's saying context name. I don't know what that means. Context.
Let's call it fishy.
All right. Remind me that that's what we call it. All right. Here we go. Okay. So I think it might do the --, but just in case, I'm going to copy it.
Oh, we're good. Validating token. Ooh, it's nice that it tells you that it's valid. Because I can imagine, like, you think you're all set up and then you start running commands and it's like, access valid.
I can do doctoral auth list. I have the Code Whisper CLI installed, so that's what this auto, or it's not Code Whisper anymore, it's Q. The Q CLI. They changed that on us. Okay, so now I can see my different.
If I have one of my stickers handy, this would be a good opportunity to show for one of my stickers.
Okay, cool. So validate the doctil's working. I think it is. Unable access token.
Well, we just did that. You told us it was valid.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe because did you specify the context? Yeah, specify the context.
Is it dash context fishy?
Yeah.
There we go. There's my email for the whole world.
Don't spam her.
All right. Cool. So we're good then. Let's get back to the function then. Okay. Functions. Yeah, because it was this guy. Under. No, yeah. So now my next question is, how do we develop locally with CLI? I feel like I was already looking at this.
Yeah, I think we clicked off of it to learn how to install Doctle.
Doctle serverless connect, Doctle serverless deploy.
So one of the things I want to see in the UI here is we said context fishing. Is a context the same as a namespace? Do we have two namespaces now is what I'm wondering.
Oh, yeah, that's why I was wondering if we needed to name it Sebastian.
Yeah, well, I was hoping to click in the UI and just view our namespaces because there's got to be a way to do that.
Oh, yeah, it was. So like if you go to functions, it lists the namespaces here.
Okay.
Yeah, but the token that I made, I thought had full access to like everything in the account.
Yeah.
So I feel like it should work once I figure out how to make it work.
Yeah, I would like to go back to the namespace page and refresh it and make sure that we're not looking at anything.
Namespace.
Okay, all right. So whatever a context is, it's different from a namespace. This is starting to be confusing at the number of abstractions here. Like,
I think context is like if you want to have multiple API tokens. That's my read on that.
But the API token is already unique. Why do you need to add a context to it?
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, let's see if I can figure this out, or we can figure this out. All right, so Doctle serverless. So it looks like we can do connect. Maybe I'll just click into functions. Doctle serverless functions. Manage. Okay, so this is to manage the namespace, invoking your functions. Yeah, so like, how do I get my code down is the question for me. Connect. Serverless connect. All right, so here we go. Yeah, connects to support a function's namespace of your choice. Optional argument should be a complete match to the namespace label. So then that's the...
Yeah.
This is very confusing though. Like, yeah, because like I just want to pull down the code and like edit it, run it locally.
Yeah.
All right, so it's like Doctle serverless connect, and then Doctle serverless namespaces to create, delete, and list. Yeah, I'm so confused here. Yeah, no, I guess I'll just auto. We'll see.
Yeah, see what happens.
Serverless support is not installed. Okay. Actually, I should bump up the text here. I'm assuming that's probably too small for folks. Doctle serverless connect.
Well, that's just what you ran. Serverless support is not installed. Use Doctle serverless install.
Install.
Yeah. And that's a good error message.
Yeah, it is a good error message.
Yeah. I don't know that necessarily is the context here.
We'll see.
All right.
Okay.
So I guess this is like a Terraform module or something like that.
Yeah, I just installed it in my like root folder too.
Akin to is what I mean.
All right, so I guess we'll try connect again.
Sure.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, I'm still confused. Yeah, so we got deploy. Upload the contents of a functions project for testing in your serverless namespace. Project must be organized in the fashion expected by app. Man. Did we just do serverless init? I wonder if it added.
Oh.
I'm just going to go to desktop. I'm just going to make dir. Let's call it live stream. Yeah, I wonder if I have to do like serverless init here.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it's that Docker one.
Yeah.
Boop. Connect, not connect. Install.
Well, install was installing a module for Docker to use to do serverless things.
Okay, so we'll do connect here then. I'm just curious if this is what gets me the files that I'm looking for.
It could be, but we'll try it. I mean, what was it? I saw an option for pushing.
Yeah, let me open this in VS Code. Yeah, it didn't do anything. Yeah. I'm going to scoot this over here. Yeah, because what I'm kind of hoping is like, it's like, oh, hey, I'm looking for this function. It pulls down that code and the required files, and then we can edit it, and then we can do like Docker serverless deploy.
Yeah, I did see a flag that for pushing new code. So let's look at the list of options there. Yeah. Oh, you're already on deploy, so there must be undeploy, uninstall, upgrade, watch. I wonder if you have to write it all locally and then just push it. I don't know if there's a way. Oh, there is an init.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Yeah. Init directory to hold functions and supporting artifacts. Yeah, that seems like what I want. Docker serverless status languages. We don't need that, I don't think. Yeah, I thought I did that already. Did I not?
I don't think you did an init. You did an install.
Yeah, and you think that the install is like a Terraform module-y thing?
Yeah, not literally a Terraform module, but the same concept of like a subcomponent to the actual application. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just looking at the flags here too. Trace, that might be helpful.
Authentication context. Oh, that's confusing.
Yeah, that does seem confusing to me.
I mean, I understand it because but when you start being able to apply multiple contexts to multiple things, anyway.
Okay, so I guess I can just do. I'm just in this live stream folder off my desktop. Docker serverless init, and then we need a path. Can I just do like dot?
Yeah, I guess so. And then don't forget the context fishy.
Context fishy. Do I need any other flags? I think that might be it.
I would hope they'll do it.
Let's see.
Let's find out. Ship it.
Already exists.
Use overwrite true place. Sure.
Dash not equals.
I guess you could say instead of dot, say Doris.
Say what?
Doris, that fish name.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, because then this would create a Doris folder in my live stream.
I think so.
Maybe. Oh. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that it tells you this is how you deploy it when you're ready. I would honestly copy that command and then a very first file that we create, leave that command as a comment in the file so that we don't have to try to scroll back for it later.
Yeah, so now I have the stores folder. Oh, yeah, this is what I wanted. I'm going to bump up my...
Yeah.
And for the dark mode fans, to each their own. Yeah, this is exactly what I was looking for. Like, my criticism is, like, it took a while for us to find it.
It did, but at the same time, the question that I have to ask myself, was this a better or worse experience than trying to do the same thing with AWS?
Yeah, that's true. Not necessarily.
Because the AWS docs aren't necessarily any better than this. In fact, I would argue they're significantly worse. But, it's my take.
Yeah. Okay. So we got Project YAML, everyone's favorite programming language.
Yeah, right.
Git ignore. Got packages.
Hello.js. All right.
And then
Now the quote, okay. No, it does not have the S with the exclamation mark. So that's one of the things I was wondering if it pulled down our existing one or not.
yeah, I don't think it did, but
Yeah.
to be fair, I also didn't give it like a, dash Sebastian or something.
Right. Let's do the init again, but make sure we use the same name as the one that already exists. Will it pull it down for us, or will it?
If I do something like that, like init Sebastian.
Let's go to the UI and make sure that we've got the name right.
Yeah, let's check that.
And then we can just copy paste it.
Yes, a namespace.
Yeah, Sebastian. Yeah,
Sebastian. I'm gonna get the spelling right.
And before you change off of that page,
oh yeah,
can you click that triple dot and see if there's like a copy name option. I'm curious if they've got a test open browser. No. All right. Yeah, it's one of my annoyances is like when the name of the thing is also the link, which makes it harder to copy paste.
Yeah. Okay. So now we're looking just to see if we can pull down
using this init command. Yeah.
Man, I kind of think the answer is no, but I feel like we should be able to, because like it's a lot of people start stuff in the console and then they're like, oh, I want to do this the right way.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, local functions. Octal serverless deploy, Sebastian. Yeah, I think it just,
Yes. But the question is, so if we look at the code for Sebastian, I want to see if that S that you added is there.
That's the thing. Oh, here it is. Okay. It created a whole brand new folder. Hello.js.
Nope.
Did not.
So I bet if you try to push this, then it would yell like you already have one named that. Or it would overwrite the existing one, which is definitely not what you want.
Yeah, I'm actually curious of that. So like if I just do it like greeting, GitHub Copilot's getting in my way. Like greeting equals like hello from local computer, something, just so we know it's an obvious change. Oh yeah, I have Prettier installed, so that's why it's doing that, but probably shouldn't affect issues. Okay, so then we could just do.
Close this window because we got that noisy bird.
Oh yeah, I forgot I left the window open.
I'm sure people aren't appreciating a noisy bird. People can check out my plaid pajamas in the process.
Okay, so now I should be able to do Octal serverless deploy Sebastian. Maybe. We'll see. And I'm assuming I just do it from the directory that I created it in, or
I would do it from the parent directory you're already in and then say push Sebastian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've got the live stream folder, then I've got the Doris and the Sebastian folder.
I would do it from this directory.
Let's see.
You have to do the dash context.
Oh yeah, dash context. Fishy.
Yeah, I think this fishy is like rules in AWS. Deployed, let's see.
Deployed function.
All right, well, I must have overwritten what we had then. I'd be willing to bet.
Let's see. Yeah, that seems kind of dangerous. If so, I'm going to refresh here.
Yeah, make sure nothing's cached. Yeah, there's sample hello. Right.
Yeah, where did that one come from? Yeah, let's look at the code just to see. Okay, so this
didn't change. So let's go look at the YAML in the project. I bet that.
Yeah. So this project YAML. Yep, name is sample.
And then function name hello. Yep. All right.
Okay, so that's what this sample hello is.
Yeah.
Because I bet, yeah, right here. Hello from local computer. Yeah. Okay.
So let's do this one more time. Yeah, I guess it really does raise the question of how do you pull down an existing project? I guess because I'm sure that if we modified this to be Sebastian,
Yeah, I was just wondering if that might be the second one, maybe. How to manage. Add a function using automation. Yeah, it's not necessarily like how to add, it's more like how to get an existing one. Let me open this. Install Doctal, blah, blah, blah. Oh, Doctal apps update. We didn't run that.
Yeah. All right. So maybe we'll try and update. Now the question is how do you delete the wrong Sebastian and update on Sebastian?
Oh, Plankton. There we go. This isn't our theme.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Create resources from source code. That's something different. Yeah, maybe I'm going off. Yeah, this is confusing to me, though. I feel like it shouldn't be.
Yeah. Like a pull or a fetch or a... But I also kind of wonder if maybe the intent is that you find the YAML version of your existing one and you drop it into a directory yourself, and then you can pull it, or because...
Okay, so I'm going to close out of this. I'm actually kind of curious if I update the YAML to just be like Sebastian and an empty string for the name.
Yeah. Well, that'll let you certainly push it. But
Yeah.
How do you, if somebody else pushed up changes, how do you pull those back down without overwriting?
Yeah, because working on a team, I don't see this working out well. Unless we're missing something, which we very well might be.
I think we have to be. But at the same time, this feels like a gap in the documentation.
Yeah. Doctal serverless. Yeah, actually, let's look at the Doctal. Because there were like a few other commands too. Let me open in a new window. Yeah, because if you go to the left here, yeah, I'm assuming it's under serverless, but maybe it's under somewhere else. So we got get metadata. I mean, to me, that doesn't.
No, that's not going to be it.
JSON structure. Yeah, we don't care about that. I hate that it went back up. It's activations.
I think it's going to be a subsection of the functions area.
Yeah, get list logs results. I mean, it's nice, but it's not what we're looking for. I'm assuming it's under serverless functions.
Oh, get.
Yeah, unless it's Doctal serverless function. Yeah, retrieves the code or metadata of a deployed function.
All right, there we go.
Okay. So we just need the function name, which I can't spell.
I'm sorry.
We should have just went with Eric.
I'm going to make a suggestion, though. When you get back into your shell, set a environment variable so that you don't have to constantly copy paste it. You can just say $sign name. You know?
Export. Just name.
Sure. Yeah.
Function name. Yeah, let's do that. That seems better.
Yeah. Definitely. Save the audience a little bit of pain.
Okay. So I'm in the live stream folder. Let's do Doctal serverless functions get $sign function name. And then do I have to do the dash?
The context? Yeah, because I think that's the same as the rule.
Dash context.
Which means there's probably some environment variable that we can set that says we just always want that, context.
Let's see. Okay. Did it not give me anything? Yeah, it literally just gave me a JSON.
Did it overwrite the existing one? That's what I want to know.
It's just a get though, so it shouldn't have. You want me to look here?
I want you to look in VS Code.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then expand out so that we can see the
the Sebastian one.
The name's still hello. Can you also check the actual code and see if it's got that? Let's see that. Hello.js looks wrong. Yeah, hello from local computer. So nothing here changed.
We do have this deployed, not deployed.
Versions.
I think that might be from when I accidentally deployed it earlier. That feels like something that should be get ignored to me, though. That seems a little weird to me. It is get ignored. I lied. Good job. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, so it just gives us the
Right.
YAML file, not
Yeah.
the code.
Is this the YAML or something else?
Yeah, maybe it is.
Yeah, because
something
this looks like a
else.
different format offhand.
Yeah, this seems weird to me, though. Yeah, like how the heck do I just get the code? List invoke.
Code save as.
Okay. Doctile serverless functions. Yeah, I'll just type it out.
That's a very long command. Since the person who uses Kubernetes every day and types very long commands for a living.
Function name. Yeah, get function name, context fishy, and then we have to do -- code. Code -- save as
function name. But that's actually the file name, so we're actually gonna have to put or yeah, you can tack on just a
.js. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, let's see.
Bastion.js. But I guess we have to do this from the correct directory.
Yeah.
Or otherwise. But okay, at least problem solved.
Yeah, it still feels weird to me. But yeah, again, maybe I'm missing something. It'd be nice if they had like a top to bottom, like, here's how you get started with the CLI and using functions. And then like, here's how you pull down existing code. Like, it seems like a common use case to me.
Right, yeah. I feel like as it is currently, it would be extremely easy for coworkers to overwrite each other's code.
Yeah.
Unless you have a specific workflow, some kind of CI/CD that does your deployments for you.
Yeah. Maybe we're missing something, though, to be fair. So I'm not sure. I don't think anyone in the chat knows either. I was just glancing at chat if we have any DigitalOcean employees secretly hiding out.
Our DigitalOcean experts. DigitalOcean employees, reveal yourself.
I do like the console experience. That is nice, but I feel like if I'm going to be working on a team, I don't want to be in the console. So.
But at the same time, like the fact that the console is there, it enables you to write some pretty comprehensive CI/CD. So as soon as you commit it up to a branch, like it could even create a new namespace and or context for you to be able to do what you need to do.
Yeah, let me see what this namespace is. Okay, so this is just like create a namespace, delete list regions. You can undeploy, serverless undeploy, removes functions, entire packages, or all functions and packages. Another question that I had, though, was like, using a package, something that's in a package JSON. Like, I'm not seeing that, because I would think that would be in the boilerplate that comes down.
Well, whatever Node's equivalent of import is, why don't you try importing something and see how the function handles it?
Packages. Yeah, I'm just going to do the scientific Google thing real quick. Here's one. This is from 2 years ago. Simple Node.js script in DO functions at DigitalOcean.
Yeah.
Node.js requires one or more dependencies, blah, blah, blah. Oh, no one answered it. Oh, here it is. Okay. can still have your dependencies defined in a package JSON file as normal. Platform will detect and install those dependencies as normal.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and when we did the init, it created that package JSON for us.
Yeah. Okay. So let's just stay with I'm going to delete this Sebastian one. Yeah. So what we did was, this is we have one called Doris and one called Sebastian.
They're basically the same.
Yeah.
Can we expand packages? Oh, that's for our code. Gotcha. All right. So where does this packages.json go then?
I'm assuming here. Package.json.
Do you still have that JSON blob in your
my
command
console?
history?
Yeah, I do.
There it is. So annotations.
Yeah. I did delete the file that we pulled down.
That's fine.
Okay, the JS.
Yeah. I just wanted to see this as an example to see if this was the package JSON that we care about.
Oh, no, this is not.
Yeah, and
I can just do CD. Should we do it the Sebastian one or the Doris? They're both the same.
Doris is easier to type, but Sebastian is an environment variable. So
sure. Let's just accept everything.
Description should have been just keep swimming.
You can always edit it. Yeah. Don't worry. It'll be fine.
No, it's not.
Right, I'm going to get rid of this. Okay. So, you can always just do description here.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
I'm trying to think what a simple Node.js package is. UUID, I think. That might be a simple one.
Or if there's one for hashing, like MD5s. Or,
oh, yeah, there definitely is one. It's been a while since I've used it. But yeah, we can just do that.
Sounds good.
Because I'm just really curious, if we can. I already have it. I just have to copy paste it. Okay. Yeah, I'm just curious if it'll work or if it'll blow up in our face. I also wonder, does this need to be in the packages folder?
That's part of my confusion.
Yeah.
I would hope that the docs would say, could we pop back over there or that question that you would they said, create the package.json as normal. So we've got main packages qr package.json. So I would say.
So it does need to be in packages.
Yeah, looks like.
Okay. We can just move it in. Move. I think it git ignores the package lock, which is fine. Yeah, I did see it ignored it.
That's cool.
Okay.
I like the defaults. Those are some pretty same defaults.
Yeah, it is. So I guess my next question is if it's an import or if it's a require. We'll find that out too. Actually, I'll just Google. Yeah, because Node has common JS or whatever the other one's called. It's two different ways of importing things. It's highly confusing. Maybe I should just switch to Python.
First one looked perfect.
First one, yeah. Yeah, I just want to see an example is all.
We don't need an essay. We just need an example.
No, this is what I could have used 10 minutes ago.
Really? Okay.
I do need an essay.
You don't need.
Yeah, installing modules. We just did that.
All right.
Yeah, I just want to see an example of the code. Okay, package JSON. Yeah, this is not what I'm looking for at all. Give me an example of your code. Yeah, honestly, this is probably what I could have had a little bit back, but we already figured this out on our own.
How would a search to import in the page? What was the other one? Require?
Yeah, importer
Let's
require.
see if
Nope. Yeah, field is required. That's a different kind of require. Sample functions, maybe. QR code generator. Yeah, actually, we should have came here first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to see an example. Packages. Package.json. Oh, yeah. So they have this QR code dependency. Yeah, I just want to see. Okay, so it is require. It's not import. Import's the newer way of doing it. So like const MD5 equals require MD5. And then I'm just relooking. Yeah, so we just MD5 whatever text we want to MD5. We can just do the name. I think that seems fine. Yeah, I'll do it in another variable here. Hash MD5 name, and then we'll just do hello hash.
Sure.
And then that's my auto formatting that I have. Okay. So now the next question is, how do we deploy this?
Well, we accidentally already deployed this.
The sample hello. Yeah, because this is the sample hello one.
So we just got to figure out what command that was. But now the question is, we're trying to push one that already exists.
Yeah, because this is the one that's confusingly called sample hello.
Yeah, because of how our YAMLs.
Doctoral serverless deploy.
Doris context fishing. That looks right.
Should I be in the Doris folder or should I be one level up?
Let's see what happens. I think it's going to blow up.
Yeah, let's see. Because I'm currently in the Doris folder. Yeah, no file. Okay, so go up directory. Okay, that was like immediate and a little scary.
It's also very small.
Yeah, true. Okay, so deployment status recorded, Let's see. I'm just going to refresh.
Drum roll.
Did it no longer inlines when you? This is how Lambda does it too. I reverted it. I don't remember if it was on node 14.
I think we just accepted the defaults before, so.
Okay, here's my answer. It's right in front of my face. So functions that need multiple files to run are managed and deployed using the CLI. So we can no longer inline edit, which is kind of how Lambda does it. Once it hits like a certain size, it does the same thing.
I mean, that's a good sign though. That tells us that like it's seeing the second package and
function did not initialize.
Module not found. So there must be something wrong with our package.json.
Yes. Okay. Cannot find index.js. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I wonder if I need to change the main. It's It's pointing at index.js, but this is also under, I don't know. Should be hello.js, right?
Yeah, that's how I see it. Yes.
Let's see. Okay. Hopefully that's it. We'll find out. Okay.
Let's find out.
Started running. It looks like it deployed, I guess.
Check the how long it takes to run. This is considerably longer. Ooh. Look at that. 0 milliseconds. That calling shenanigans on that.
But it's a cold start. Yeah, I don't know. Same error though.
Interesting.
Function entry point main is not a function.
So look at load.js.
Yeah, so this is called main.
Oh, it is called main.
Yeah, let me look at the other one that we didn't touch.
It's handy that we've got both now.
JS. Yeah. I wonder if it's something in the YAML. Maybe the YAML file. Yeah, main.
There we go. So main is main.
So it was empty before and it worked fine.
Yeah, and the error message is that it couldn't find main. So the default is main, it would seem.
Okay.
But you have a function called main.
Yeah.
And it seems like it found the file now. Let's see. Cannot find module. Node error.
Function entry endpoint main is not a function.
Do we have a syntax error on main?
That's what I'm wondering, if maybe I need to do import instead of require.
Yeah, it could be that their documentation's out of date.
I'm just going to go with what GitHub Copilot gives me. Sometimes like the import is in a object, sometimes it's not. Depends on the thing.
That'll be an interesting experiment after we try pushing this up. We can ask GitHub Copilot, why is my function main not found by DigitalOcean?
Okay. Yeah. Let's see. I'm just going to refresh. I probably don't even need to refresh, but I'll do it anyway just to be safe. Yeah, this is like the most basic thing, but I feel like it shouldn't be this challenging. Like I'm just imagining what this would be like for someone who's brand new to functions as a service. But honestly, maybe it's better because I do have a lot of assumptions working with Lambda. Let's try it. Okay. Cannot use import. Okay.
Okay.
So this tells me it should be require. Okay, to load an ES module, set type module. Oh, yeah, actually, maybe you can do modules because you can do type. Yeah, it just autofilled for me. Yeah, this is something about JavaScript that I hate. Like, to me, it's just like pick one and go with it, whereas it's like kind of this half.
Don't forget to fix the import to a require.
Yeah. Did I undo that?
Yeah, you haven't done. Yeah.
So for
okay.
So if I want to use import, I have to do.
I see.
Module.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah. I think this is still going to break, but I just want to get back to where we were because I feel like they should allow ES modules because that's like the default. Okay, so same error. Yeah. Okay.
Newer.
Entry point main is not a function. So where we were before. Which is good.
But it looks like it's still complaining about the import.
Outside of a module. Yeah. So you think I should ask Copilot?
Yeah, make sure you're on the right file.
Is it this file? Okay. Yeah, what's the function entry point main is not a function. Maybe. This is a lot of info. Okay. Sure. Okay. The error function is not a function. It indicates the entry point specified in your DigitalOcean does not match the actual function defined in your code. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, the YAML. Check the function definition. Function name main defined.
Okay, I have a theory.
Check.
Go back to, I think it was the YAML.
Yeah, the YAML file. So we're in Doris, this project.
So the default is not main. It is telling us the key. It is just saying the main function is not found. And our main function is an empty string, so we're not seeing it. So if we type in main here, my theory is that'll now work.
Oh, you think so?
I think so. I think, if it doesn't work, I think the error message will change to, method main, not found.
Let's try it. Yeah, because with the CML file, I'm not sure if I need to be like, this is the function or this is the file we're pointing at.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I need to do a file path. Let's try it. Yeah, let's see if we get a different one. Main is not a function. Okay, so same error. Because this was the last one.
Yeah, but we didn't get the stack trace this time, did we?
We did not.
That's interesting. Let's double check that we don't have a typo in our package name. Or our runtime, web secure parameters, environment, name.
Yeah, because when we initted it, like it is looking for hello.js.
Mm-hmm.
Node.js default is the runtime. Oh, you can do different. That's if you're doing like Python or PHP.
Right, or if you want to do the Node 18. This is why we're on 16, this one.
Yeah, this is killing me a little bit. Yeah, and then if we want to feed in parameters, we can do that here, which is cool. Yeah, I'm a little confused about, yeah. Oh, I'm looking at the Sebastian one. Ugh, there's too many. I'm gonna close that. Yeah, so this is so project.
Oh, do we? Okay.
So sample/hello. Yeah, I think the two names here is, so like the name, so /sample/hello.
I see.
But yeah, how did it know to go for hello.js earlier? Unless I need to do in the package JSON. Yeah, main is hello.js, which is what I have here.
Do we have to specify? I bet. Here's my other theory. We have to specify the path in main here. Well, this is JavaScript thing, so I guess you would know better. But I'm wondering if we have to say sample/hello/hello.js in that main line.
I don't think so, just because it's in like package JSON is in the same directory here. Like if package JSON was outside, I would say yes, but
Then that raises a question for me in project.yaml.
Yeah, that's why I was aiming at
specify
that.
the path here, because
because this was empty and it was working.
Can we go back to the QR code example and see what their project.yaml looks like?
Yeah. So we got QR. Oh, project.yaml is outside of packages. That might be my issue. Oh no, it already is outside.
I didn't think it was.
Okay, so we're good with that. Let's look at project YAML. Node.js default.
Packages name QR.
So main is just not even there. Let's look at the package JSON. Yeah, so yeah, and in the package JSON, it's pointing at qr.js.
Yeah. Can we see our package.json here?
Yeah, which is what we're doing.
JS, okay. Yeah.
And that should be main. Yeah, main. Yeah, I feel like I might just get rid of this. Yeah, I almost wonder if I should just kind of copy what their project YAML is, because they literally just have the name and the runtime. Like that's literally it. I wonder if some of these other things are messing it up. You can just comment, right? Yeah, YAML allows comments. So it's just, yeah, I wonder if maybe it's that. I'm not sure.
Name sample, name hello.
Yeah, let me try it once more. Okay. Yeah. If that doesn't work.
I really want to double check if we've spelled sample correctly as well.
Oh, yeah, that's possible.
Yeah.
Okay, so same error. Function entry point main is not a function. Sample.
SAMPLE. SAMPLE. That looks okay.
Okay, so this is hello.js. Project YAML. Yeah, sample. So packages /sample/hello.
Mhm.
Yeah, it is weird though, because we're no longer getting the
Stack trace. These past few runs are the only times that you did not refresh the whole page.
maybe that's it. Let me get back to common.js. I just wonder if maybe they don't allow. I think they should though, because like that's kind of the standard. Okay, so you think I should refresh the whole page?
Can't wait.
Yeah, I just did a hard refresh. Station ID.
Did not initialize properly. Yeah, we're still not getting a stack trace.
Yeah.
I mean, which feels worse to me, you know?
Should have more feedback.
Yeah.
So function definition, check that you have a function named main in your code. Check the configuration. Yeah, that'd be the project YAML. Export the function. Maybe that's what we need to do. Yeah, because this might actually make sense. I don't know. It is from AI, so who knows?
Honestly, I've had a lot of success with like my code is broken. Tell me why, and it tells me it.
Yeah,
Right.
hello.js. We're no longer doing import. We're doing require. Yeah, maybe we just needed to export
I
it.
bet this is it.
Yeah, so down here it says functions. Handler is going to be, oh, this is for serverless.com, not for DigitalOcean.
Well,
Oh, see you later, Ahmed. Yeah, they might do a similar thing though. Let's see. Serverless deploy. Yeah, I was hoping we could get to the point where we could connect this to a database, but we
Right.
might not get that far.
Yeah.
This is with adding export to it.
Did not initialize properly.
Unknown token export.
Interesting.
So it doesn't like that. Yeah, because like their samples not exporting. So.
All right. So.
Oh, exports.main. Hold on a sec. Yeah. Let me copy this.
All right. Well, that was literally going to be my next suggestion of like, when I ran into problems like this, I would just copy the whole thing and then reverse it back to what I needed.
Exports.main. Yeah, because this is like kind of an older way of doing it-ish. Yeah. So exports.main equals the function.
And then arrow.
Yeah, with the arrow. Yeah. Okay. So exports.main and then package JSON is pointing at qr.js. I'm just going to double check. It should just point at hello.js. We're good for that. And then the project YAML just doesn't point at anything. Okay. I think this might work.
Mm-hmm. We've been here before.
Yeah. All right. So you think I should refresh?
I'm less convinced of that now than I was. But again, can't wait.
Oh,
hey, we got it. All right.
Wow, it only took us 45 minutes.
So, well, I just realized that this put us in a very good spot because now we can theoretically create a database that is a name in the hash.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, actually, hold on. Before we do that.
Oh, yeah, good call. Cold start true.
Cold start true.
Wait time, 15 milliseconds. That's not bad. Init time, okay, the init time is the cold start time, 112 milliseconds. Still, yeah.
It is small, though.
Yeah, it'd be very interesting to do the exact same thing on Lambda and see what whatever they call the init time, the cold start time, is there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like a benchmark comparison.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yay. We can do things.
That's right.
Okay, so lesson learned. If you are importing and using a package JSON, you need to export the function. I bet you this can use the newer, the non-common JS. I bet you this can use modules, but let's just keep it this way for now.
Mm-hmm.
Don't touch it. It works. All right, so what was the next thing? Yeah, let's check out their databases. I want to see if they have like a key value store, like a DynamoDB type of one, because I'm not sure I want to deal with like database connection strings and stuff like that. They do have object storage, block store. Yeah, that's probably more for the droplets, right?
I would expect so, yeah.
Yeah, I think this is a full-on. Yeah, this is a full. Oh, you could do Mongo. You could do OpenSearch. Redis. Man, it's been ages since I've used Mongo. I don't know if I could do that live stream. What's this? Is this like an S3 equivalent?
I expect so.
Yeah.
Yeah, bucket. Yep.
Bucket. Yeah, because I'm trying to think what might be easier if we just want to connect it to the S3 equivalent or.
Probably the S3 equivalent is going to be more familiar to both of us than trying to, for either of us to try to remember SQL, for me to learn Redis. Never touched Redis.
Check out some of the sample functions.
Done some Mongo, I guess, technically.
Jokes API. You could do this one later. It's a Python one. I'm actually curious to look at it. Joke. Oh, I don't get joke.
Jokes. So.
Oh, so that's just an imported package.
I didn't even know there was a PyJokes module.
I was hoping it would connect to like a database or something.
And I'm going to start injecting PyJokes into my projects at work now. Why is it?
Go example projects. Yeah, they've got a Go project with MySQL.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just curious to look at it.
Yeah.
Okay, sample functions. Project YAML. Yeah, pretty standard. Saying Go runtime.
I just realized sample functions MySQL. Okay, I see.
Yeah, this is Go.
Yeah. Yeah, I was really hoping that because the name is just sample functions MySQL, that there would be multiple examples for one for each language that they support.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, Go's pretty readable, though. I was just kind of curious to see what it would look like because we're quickly running out of time. Considering how long it took for us to import a module, I have little.
At the same time, it's like the learning curve you learn once, and then from then on out, you just kind of know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, this looks pretty standard to me here. So, like, opening a connection, deferring to close at the end. That is very important when you're doing functions as a service.
Yeah, I can see having like a lot of unclosed connections might like kill your bill.
Yeah, a former coworker of mine who will not be named, they were a very, very smart individual, like way smarter than me. But like, if someone that smart can make that mistake of forgetting to close a database connection, like
also part of the problem that they were convinced that some library was doing the close for them, and I was like, I don't think that's actually happening.
Yeah, that was it. I was like, no, I'm pretty sure it's not closing.
I mean, the telltale to me is that most languages, if you try to close an already closed connection, are going to yell at you. So just try to close it, and if it doesn't close, then going forward that the library closes the connection for you.
Okay, so this is the DigitalOcean GitHub. Oh, the whole Doctal thing is open source. That's cool.
Yeah, they're pretty good stewards about these things. TBD, they got a new CEO, or maybe it's a CTO. I'm not sure which. Don't quote me on that. And TBD if yes, I believe it's CTO because they actually came from AWS. So I'm very interested in seeing the future of DigitalOcean. And,
forgot about that. Yeah, it was like some AWS bigwig that I never heard of is now at DigitalOcean. And that's like a recent thing too, like in the last few months.
Yeah, because I remember reading that and being, wow, I don't know who this person is, but this is surprising. I sent you the link.
Yeah, I had never heard of them either, but I mean, just because I haven't heard of someone doesn't mean they're not a big deal. So, but yeah, I think I wish they had more examples. Because then we could just copy paste.
Yeah, there's kind of a fine line though of like having examples and having too many examples, because
here we go. Okay, Jamstack site using serverless functions. I don't really like this type of thing.
Stupid little shark.
I like the logo, but I just don't like the whole like, do you need help? Do you need help? Like that drives me nuts.
Yes, we need help, but not like this.
Yeah. Okay. So Jamstack. Yeah. I'm just curious to look at this. Okay. So they have a whole like coffee ordering thing. Oh, yeah. I think this is what I was asking for. Was like just like a tutorial of how to do this. Serverless Jamstack. Deploy a MongoDB. So this is to connect to MongoDB.
Well, I think that's to deploy Mongo because the next one says add serverless functions to app. So yeah, this is pretty nice. Though. It looks like it's walking you through the whole thing of like just getting you comfortable with it.
Connect functions to a static website. So this is like you have a static website, a CDN, and then the front end in the CDN just wants to call the serverless functions. So that could be helpful if you need to like hide, like client-side credentials, things that you shouldn't keep in browser side.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just kind of peeping at this to see if there's something we can kind of like quickly copy paste to try out. But I don't know. I'm feeling not confident. Yeah, so they have this quick start. Yeah, we should have just went to the quick start.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, this is exactly what I was complaining about.
Create a namespace, create a local function. Yeah. There we go. This is what we needed.
I'm gonna put this in the chat just in case someone live wants to take a peep at this later.
Yeah, that's a good call.
But yeah, this is exactly what we were looking for. But like, we just started clicking buttons. I think that might be part of the issue. Okay. Yeah, so here we have, how to create a function. Okay. And then they have command line. Yeah, this is...
And the control panel. Yeah, this is great.
In hindsight, this is what we should have looked at.
But, to be fair, we were just following links from their site. It'd be nice if they did not have any... if we did not have any serverless applications deployed just yet, be like, new to serverless, this is the best place to get started, and link to here and not to the in-depth, like, these are all the flags, these are all the, because that's where we ended up. Yeah,
it felt like it was generated too, so it's a little harder to navigate.
And if it was a situation of like, hey, are you new? This is getting started link. If you're not new and you still need help, this is where to go.
Yeah. Well, I guess the first thing should be a big thing that says, what is serverless? What is serverless? Yeah, because I feel like...
Well, that's Kubernetes, isn't it?
Yeah, there's many different definitions, and it's only gotten worse. But the one thing that stayed the same is serverless still has servers.
Oh, what? I thought they ran on Rock.
Yes.
Abacus. Very fast people.
And wireless still has wires.
What?
People don't say that one as much.
That's true.
But both are true.
I remember, I'm going to be telling my age a little bit here, when wireless access points really started to proliferate. That was my big issue. It's like, well, you still need wires to connect the wireless access points. That's less true now because of mesh networks, but I digress. We're way off topic. I'm way off topic. Yes, serverless. What is serverless?
We always get off topic.
Yes.
It's fine.
It's not. Yes, it is. I just thought it'd be funny to say no.
Yeah. I feel like I'm not sure if I would use DigitalOcean's functions as a service,
really?
to be honest. I think maybe I need to educate myself a little more on it, like how to properly use it. But it might be good for like a side project. I do like that they have that like YAML file, and it looks like they're doing like some kind of versioning. Because it's like in this deployed, it says versions.
Yeah, the number of times that you've deployed would seem like, oh, it's only 2 in here though. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Doris. Okay.
Like that seems kind of cool. The fact that they do versioning though makes me think that you can roll back.
Potentially, but at the same
Maybe.
time, if we look at this, we've got version 0.0.10, we've got version 0.0.10. Like these have not.
Unless it's coming from the package.json, and that's, oh no, it's not.
Yeah.
Never mind. I thought maybe that was a user error. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I guess if we want to do a like database connection, we probably need to feed in. Yeah, it looks like they were using environment variables or parameters in the example.
One thing that I'm very curious to hear about from you, because you've got plenty of AWS experience with Lambda. You had previously done, help me out, what's the other?
Cloudflare?
Yes, you had previously done Cloudflare. How does this compare to Cloudflare? It sounds like you got further with Cloudflare than you did with DigitalOcean. And I've always envisioned DigitalOcean as the more user-friendly, easier to get started platform.
Yeah, with like my biased expectations, I felt like Cloudflare was very developer experience centric. I was actually really delighted by their developer experience, especially coming from AWS. Yeah, it was just very nice in that regard. My one concern about Cloudflare is they don't have any infrastructure as code by themselves. You can deploy with the Wrangler CLI, which is kind of similar to the Stockdale thing. But to me, it's not true infrastructure as code. But with that said, Cloudflare does have, like, you can use Pulumi or Terraform. And that might be the case, too, with DigitalOcean.
Yeah, DigitalOcean definitely has Terraform providers. I've used them.
Yeah. Terraform.
And whether or not they have one for their serverless stuff, I don't know.
Yeah, let's see. DigitalOcean provider. Yeah, like, and there's nothing wrong with
Expand resources.
Yeah, it's like there's nothing wrong with using like a third-party infrastructure as code, but like I just kind of have a bias for CloudFormation because it's, you know, it's made by and for AWS, and like I don't think any of the other major providers are really doing anything like that, unless I'm misspeaking. I might be. But anyway, yeah, we're looking for a function.
I guess so.
We'll just kind of
yeah, interesting.
Bump this up. Yeah, you can do a database. You can do a droplet. Yeah, one thing that I do love about Terraform, though, is like these docs are fantastic. Like you just copy, paste, and then go through what you want to add.
Try searching serverless.
Serverless? Oh, I can just do a filter.
Oh, yeah.
Nah.
Try a function here.
Yeah, droplet. So, okay. So the search works. Yeah, you can do Redis. Yeah, you can do database.
That's wild. That really surprises me.
Yeah, I would have hoped, but maybe it's because of like packaging the code for the function is a little can be more challenging than just doing a container.
Yeah, but I feel like you should be able to just say, this Git repository is the source for the code that's needed.
I'm gonna dismiss this. But yeah, it looks like DigitalOcean's similar to Cloudflare, though. I wonder if Pulumi has DigitalOcean. Yeah, looks like they have. Yeah, you could do Pulumi as well. So if you want to write it in TypeScript or Go or Python, that would be the way you go. So yeah, it is similar. They do have infrastructure as code, but it's not created by DigitalOcean. Maybe they had DigitalOcean employees like collaborating with, HashiCorp and, well, I guess it's IBM now, but.
What did you see about the Terraform provider that's told you that it was not created by DigitalOcean?
Oh, no, it is created by DigitalOcean. Yeah. I lied.
Yeah, that was my memory.
Published 2 months ago. Yeah, they probably just didn't do a lot of updates. Like with AWS, it's like some new feature that does the same thing yet slightly different from something else.
If the day ends in Y, they've got something new.
But yeah, this seems good. Okay. Yeah, I think I need to use it a little more before I would say like yes or no. But like right now, I think I probably would feel most comfortable just using it for like a personal project. I don't think I'm going to be going to work being like, yeah, we have to use the functions as a service.
Yeah, but that's kind of what DigitalOcean gears itself towards. It's more the hobbyist home labber, the person who has experience with technology but doesn't want to get bogged down by all the AWS.
Yeah.
Options.
Yeah, I need to play with their droplets because that seems to be like their standard first offering. So maybe it's a little more refined than their functions as a service, potentially. But yeah, I mean, it does look like they have a fair amount of features, like because whatever app platform is, I don't know what that is. But like they've got droplets, which is like EC2. You can do Kubernetes, databases, block storage, networking. Like it seems pretty full featured to me. Yeah, networking is load balancers, firewalls, you can do domains. Yeah, I feel like domains is definitely table stakes because if I deploy like, is it snowing in Hillsborough.com, I would want that to be a custom domain.
Shameless plug.
But yeah, and they have their own container registry, which seems kind of cool.
Yeah, actually, my company, this is one of the ones that we proxy to. Oh, wait. I have to take that back. I think I'm conflating it with a different one.
Yeah, you can connect it to GitHub Actions. Not as serverless, so maybe we shouldn't go into that too much, but yeah, everyone seems to be like integrating with GitHub Actions, so that seems kind of cool.
I know my company is.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, what did you think about the functions?
I only had that one experience really with Lambda, and at the time we were doing it through Stackery.
Oh yes, Stackery, may they rest in peace.
So a lot of the web UI and command line stuff that I would normally been exposed to by working with Lambda, I don't have that experience. I don't really have a lot to compare it to, aside from clicking around in the console a little bit inside of AWS, looking at Lambda. I would say that having the logs right in front of you is tremendously better experience than CloudWatch logs. And it fed me more of the information that I care about without having to click around a ton. I felt like the documentation could have been a little bit better, but I felt like it was much better than AWS's documentation, because there's been times where clearly someone just copy pasted their notes themselves and threw that up as documentation on the internet, which was not good luck, frankly, AWS.
Yeah, I was just curious when they like introduced it as you were talking. Yeah, so this looks to me kind of like a newish offering.
Yeah.
So that might be
Last
part
2
of it
years.
too. Is May of 2022. So that as well, because like Lambda has just hit its 5-year mark. So that might be part of the difference as well.
Yeah.
But I do like having fewer knobs, because Lambda's getting to the point where like they just keep adding features because it's, it's what people are asking for, and I can appreciate that. But as someone who like needs to decide on 3 different things that have the word concurrency in, like it's confusing to me as even as a hero. So
yeah, when you've got too many knobs, it starts getting, and especially like you were saying with concurrency, is that those terms are very overloaded at this point. You can't just say, tune the concurrency to this. You have to say, tune this concurrency to this. And it'd be very easy for someone to make a mistake or just be uneducated, or someone thinks they're picking up an easy ticket and then it turns out not so easy.
Turn on provision concurrency and then you get billed. I've known people that have run into that. When I was working at Stackery, that was around the time that provision concurrency first came out, and we were adding functionality to so our customers could use provision concurrency. And we very quickly learned that like if you don't pull that function down, you get billed for like the pre, because that's like it pre-warms environments for you. Yeah. I guess it's nice to have that. I'm assuming AWS did it because, someone asked for it, but at the same time, like that goes against like my personal definition of serverless.
Yeah, I feel like if you need something that's always warm, you really ought to have an EC2 instance, or in this case, a droplet.
Or like, ECS run task. Just fire up a, Fargate task on demand. I mean, that's not going to be immediate. That might take like a minute or so, but yeah, that's what I tend to prefer. Yeah, I think I'm going to check out their droplets. I'm not sure I can do that on this live stream though, because it's serverless. But
in your own time.
Yeah, it seems like it might be cool to check out. Yeah, I think that's all I had. Anything else you wanted to?
I don't think so.
Awesome. Yeah, so we laughed, we cried, we didn't get in any fights.
That's right. I got my Sebastian.
You got your Sebastian.
And I was able to sneak in a Finding Nemo reference with Doris.
Yeah, unfortunately we didn't get very far, but hopefully this was helpful to people at least.
Yeah, I mean, if people found this educational and want to see more about DigitalOcean, maybe we'll do a part 2.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, definitely let us know.
Yeah.
And if you're not in the Discord yet, you can go to believeinserverless.com and there should be a Discord invite link. I say should because sometimes it expires. But yeah, I'm at dheber on like Twitter and things like that. So feel free to DM me if you need access to the Discord, because it's a fun learning community and everyone's welcome, regardless of, if you're just serverless curious or if you've been doing serverless for a long time. We like the diversity of experiences so we can help each other out.
And if you want me to pretend like I know Kubernetes at you, I'm dev dull on most platforms, but I don't pay attention to most platforms. So good luck getting a response. I'm sorry. It's just insanity.
Yeah, I think maybe like the last thing I wanted to organically mention is like thanks to the 2 companies that sponsor Believe in Serverless. This company called Memento. They do a serverless cache and topics if you need that pub sub in a serverless manner. I would recommend checking them out. And then our other sponsor is Serverless Guru. So they're fantastic community members that I wasn't even told to shout out to the sponsors, but I love the sponsors, so I had to do it.
Yeah. Always good call. Keep people
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I think this has been good. Let us know if you want to see more DigitalOcean, and we can get on and struggle in front of an audience.
Well, I've got my idea that for a video coming up. We'll discuss that later.
Okay.
Teaser. You heard it here first.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I know.
Oh, you probably do.
Anyway, yeah. Have a good weekend, everyone. I think I'm going to end the stream now. So see you all later.